So we already performed meshing procedure for two parts such as punch and blank holder. So we have two more parts to mesh. The one is die and another one is blank. So let's mesh that die part first, then we can move to the blank part. So the procedures are similar like before. Select the mesh tool and then choose the line measure option, and then just select line 1, line 2, line 3 and line 4. Just make it fast because the procedure is same. Don't want to waste time on selecting and explaining again. Just click OK, mesh it, accept. Two, three, mesh it, and line 1, 2, 3 and 4, mesh, and then OK. But you can see here we have some long edge here, so better you might increase some meshes because otherwise it will look more coarse. So try to increase based on your choice, based on your problem. Here I chose 25, but if you want to increase or reduce you can do, that is not a problem. Then click accept and OK. So here we also going to do the similar spinning step here. So we don't need to check about the duplicate nodes, we will check at the final step. So click element generation option again, and then from here the options are already selected, like we are going to rotate the geometry with respect to y, and we are going to have the 180 segment in the 360 rotation, and for that we have to select the edge first. As I said before, if you want to select more lines in this direction, click propagate and adapt element and set the angle to 30, and then click here, choose, and then so this edge and then this one. So now you can see here all the edges are selected. So now we can create the die part, accept. See, it's very easy and it's done. So there are extra shell elements are here. Like we did before, we are going to the keyword file and choose the part and delete the unwanted shell elements. Otherwise, while you are naming the parts, it will confuse you. So whenever you finish one model, try to delete the extra shell models in the geometry so that it will be easy for you to name them properly. So select this as a third part ID and then name it as a die. So just accept. Now you just see all the three parts which we meshed, and you try to see whether they have any duplicate nodes. For that, go to the element tool and then select the duplicate nodes and show duplicate nodes option. Then you can see there are some duplicate nodes because we did the rotation, right? That is why, and last time we didn't do the duplicate node process for the whole die. That's why now you can see the lots of duplicate nodes. Just it's not a problem, just click merge duplicate nodes and click accept, done. And if you try to do one more time, there might be none because we already merged all the duplicate nodes. So now everything is done. And what about the blank tool? So if you try to use the same option here like we did with other parts, like choosing the three line shell, you might experience like unstructured mesh. So I don't want to have my part with unstructured mesh. So what I'm trying to do, I will just choose the shape measure tool here. So if you see here, from the shape measure tool you can make many number of mesh objects, but our object is going to make circular shell. Just click circle shell, and then our radius is around 59.5 59.45 something, but just to make sure that you might have around 30, just for example. And then density, you can increase the number of density, but here we are going to have the model with respect to y. So try to create this, and you can see the model is located here, but I need in this plane. So for that, just go here, select one, and then direction 2 is like x. And if you try to create, yeah, it's almost here. So try to have the radius little bit bigger, so that you can see, yeah, we almost close to the radius. And then it's almost like 59.8 or something. I don't remember the exact dimension. What about 59.6? Maybe 59.6, maybe, I'm not sure. So that, yeah, almost 59.6, so that is not a problem. So there is not any inner radius, so reduce to 0 and then create. Yeah, it's done, but we need only quarter model, so try to reduce the angle to 90 and then create. So now you got the unstructured mesh. If you want to change or check how you can get the structured mesh, just try to increase the density slowly. See, now you are getting slowly the structured mesh. So let's try to keep around 35 so that you will have the good mesh, and then just accept and OK. Then go to the model and choose the part, and then it's already named as a 4, just name it as a blank and then accept and done. So now you got all the parts as I showed in the first frame. Like, you have now the 4 parts, and you can also check one more time whether is there any duplicate nodes. There is none, so it's okay. So now you can see our model has 4 parts: punch, pay, die and blank. So we finally made all the parts properly with structured mesh, and now you can perform the simulation. And in my upcoming tutorials I will explain how you can make the deep drawing process, or the one I'm going to perform is like a FLC test, and I will show all the tutorial, and I will show like all the step-by-step procedure in my upcoming tutorials. So that's all for today, and I will make more tutorials about how you can perform the cylindrical cup drawing test, because I'm going to perform many experiments about FLD test. So once I did and I got the proper results, I will try to make videos about them and I will post it here. So until then, take care. We will see in upcoming tutorials. Thank you guys.